UndergroundHipHop.com, Super Rockin' DJ on and on.
Say it again.
We have in the house Rhode Island's finest, ladies and gentlemen. Just put in the in store, and we're gonna make this as easy as possible because you just let me know in no uncertain terms that you fucking hate interviews.
I don't hate them per se. I don't know, man.
Right. You say it's enough to get interviewed by your girl when you come home, is what you say.
Exactly. So there's a lot of interview going on in my life.
All right. Trees might actually ask to smell your nuts, but you're not gonna get too interrogated.
Don't worry, I showered before I came. I used the Axe, so you're good. You can nuzzle up. I mean,
All right, now, of course, the reason why we're here, man, the album Ams Uno, Animated Stagnation. Now, a lot of tracks, a lot of lyrics and all that might sound familiar because this is actually a remake of a classic joint. Let's talk about it.
yeah. What happened was, my labelless crew, we put out the original CD, which I think it had 20 tracks on it.
And you're talking about Day of Devotion?
Day of Devotion. That was the title, and we put that out locally, and it made some buzz. We got into magazine, we did what we could with it, and then me and my man Drew from Commonwealth Records, we shared some hugs, and we patched up some I don't know, some differences that have come across in the past.
Well, I was going to drop the boom on you a little bit later, but let's go, because this is, actually some people on the forums were talking about this. Of course, Commonwealth Records, they're holding down special teams and all that. They're doing big things. You had some issues in the past, and it was some dirty laundry aired out. On again, off again. Now you're here with Commonwealth. Get into it, man. What was your beef with Drew and Commonwealth Records?
I think my beef with Drew back in the day during the Clockworks era was I look back upon it now, and I was really young, and I felt like a lot of things I wasn't seeing things physically, right? And now I'm back with them because I'm a sellout.
What was and it's all good, like you said, everything is good. Obviously, you're here and all that, but let's get back into the mind frame of that knuckle-headed, hard-headed, kid. What was your problem back then? Everything is good now, but real talk. You got some hen rock in you. You got an L, and you're talking about this man years ago. What were you saying?
Basically, I don't know. There was so many things because there was Fest One, who was also in the group, who he created a lot of friction. There was other people that were close in my circle that I think whispered a lot of things in my ears, made me think a certain way when maybe things weren't really like that. And I've apologized to him. He's apologized to me. I've grown up. I really can't specifically pinpoint, why I hated him so much, or why I thought I hated him. Right. It was more of hey, we're doing all these shows, that we're not really seeing any money, and that was an issue. And basically that's the game how it was, and we were performing for 500 to 1,000 people. We thought we should have been getting paid, and things like that. So that created frustration and friction.
Sounds like the usual shit, though. I mean, but let's even talk about that, because you actually have and you address that in the liner notes of the album. Y'all cop the album, see the behind the scenes story. But I read a little bit about it, and it said that you thought you had a really hot product when that first album came out, and you were really frustrated that you kind of ran out of money and thought that the world wasn't really absorbing it like they should. Was that a big problem?
With the first Day of Devotion, you mean?
Yeah.
The original? Yeah, to me, I my man Missing Elements over there, Orator, my man Ams Uno, Ash, people in the labelless crew, to me, I feel like I put a lot of work. It took me like a year, maybe even more than that. I work a real job, so to find time to do music, and we put so much freaking time and effort in it, and I thought it was a banger, man. So it wasn't moving along the way we ran out of resources. I felt, and I want my music to be heard. I want people to have a chance to listen to it, like it or not, And by doing that, by signing with Drew, I felt like I had that opportunity where I can expand my horizons a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And basically, that's what happened.
Okay, and that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get it twisted. A man of forgiveness, a man of growing, a man of understanding, and a Conan O'Brien fan. We learned all this, and of course, big up to you and the whole clique, man. We're really rooting for you, and big up to Commonwealth Records, Amalgam, Ams Uno, man. This is it. Cop it. Get ready, y'all.